Neil King's Trooper, what happened in the gates with him last time?
Yeah, look, it was an unfortunate event last time. He stood in the gate, no problem. He got a little bit agitated at one point, but we calmed him down. And then a couple of stalls next to me, Eddie Lai, I think, got a bit excited with one of his horses. And, he started yelling out quite loudly. And my horse just froze and got a bit of a fright. And he just lay down. He didn't flip or do anything bad. He just froze and he just lay down. And it was one of those things. And unfortunately, for the safety of the horse, and making sure he was okay, he had to be withdrawn. But he's been back to the trials. He's trialled very well. His track work's very good, and I was very surprised because normally in the morning in track work he's quite quiet and he's very easy to deal with. So hopefully it was just a one-off, and everybody keeps calm in the gates this time, and hopefully he jumps clean and gives him a chance.
So you've been back in the gates with him in that trial since then. No mental scars, so to speak, with him from that experience?
No, in his trial he was absolutely A1. He jumped clean, he travelled, and he won his trial with ease. So look, he's a nice young horse. He's still a little bit on the green side. He's still doing a couple of things a little bit wrong, but he's quite a well balanced, strong type. Got a bit of speed, and he's a young horse that I like. I think he's got a bit of ability.
Joe Waikuku, that looked like a pretty soft win in the end last time.
Yeah, he's a very nice horse, been proving himself, and I don't think that's it about him. I think there is plenty more to come.
Do you feel like in his few runs that he's had here, he's improved from run to run?
No doubts about that, and as I said, feels like he will still improve some more.
This looks like a strong race that he's in. He's got more weight to carry this time around. Have you got any concerns going into it?
I don't. I think what he's been showing so far, you would be going to the race with as many confidence that you would want to. I have so much faith in this horse that I think he's going to end up in the Derby. That's pretty much the plan. And if I think he's going to end up on the Derby, means I got to believe he's capable to win the handicap races. So, yeah, he's a very nice horse on the up and coming.
You mentioned the Derby with him. 12 months ago, you're riding a horse called Pinghai Star, who's winning these same sort of Class 3s, Class 2s at this distance. I know you don't like to compare horses, but are there any similarities between the two?
Well, at least the program that he's having is very much the same. John has proven himself that he can do it, get horses into the handicap races until they go and show themselves to be ready to compete against the best ones. And so far he's in the perfect path, and I'm very much looking forward to what he's gonna be able to do, in particular this coming weekend.
Beat the clock, Joe. Was it a tough call to go with him ahead of Conti?
Yes, because I think Conti is a very nice horse. He's done nothing wrong so far. His run the other day was pretty good too. But when you have a Group 1 winner, it's very hard to get off, and Beat the Clock has done it with me last time, so I had to stick with him. He's a very nice horse. He's been now showing his very best. He also has a very good section, so his last 400 meters was quite impressive. If he's able to produce that, we're probably going to give a nice run to the favourite, which is Beauty Generation.
You came close to beating him last year. How much better do you think is Beat the Clock 12 months on?
Well, I didn't indicate that I believe he's a better horse nowadays. We lost the same race to Beauty Generation just by a neck last year, and if he's really proven to us this time that he's gone to the other level that we think he's gone, we are probably going to be a chance to win. So yeah, I'm quite excited about the race.
Does he run out a strong 1400?
I believe so. Honestly, I believe the 1300 meters race would be a perfect distance for him, but we don't have those distances here in Hong Kong. So let's go and give it a try over 1400.
Exultant Zach, thoughts on him stepping up to 2,000 metres at the Gold Cup on Sunday?
Yeah, it's a distance that's a little bit more suitable for him. He's always reliant on the speed of the way the races are run. They set it up for him last time. You'd have to be a little bit silly to think they're going to go that fast again. And Frankie's already said in the press that he won't be getting into a speed battle. He'll be taking a sit, so that already takes some pace out of the race. And the horse that led last time's not in the race either. So we'll just see how the race is being run. But as far as the horse, he's in good form. He's fit. He's well, and there's no reason why he's not going to perform well.
We've seen you, though, settle closer on him in the Vase to start to go over a longer distance like this. Could he be closer in the run?
It's a different race, 2400 here at Sha Tin. You've got a long run down to the corner of the first time, whereas a 2000 metre start, you basically jump onto a corner. So he doesn't really have the tactical speed to be able to be in a prominent position over 2000 metres, and unless somehow he surprises us, which I don't think he will. So I can't really see him laying up with the leaders.
He's won his last 2 in a row. Is he our best, most reliable middle distance horse here in Hong Kong, do you think?
Most reliable. I don't know how you can term that to explain these horses, but there are a couple of horses that do need their own way in the way the races are run, whereas he's a little bit more versatile. So I suppose if that is what makes a horse reliable, then I suppose that's what he's got going for him.
Vincent, you ride Kaying Star in the Classic Cup. You've been riding him, you've been riding Ho Ho Khan. Was it a difficult decision to make?
Yeah, it was. It's not easy to make a decision, but it's good to, of course, it's good to have a choice in a big race like this.
Why did you go with Kaying Star?
Well, that's a lot of thought in it, but well, Kaying Star, both of them for sure is a good horse, and every run they both improved. But yeah, for me to choose Kaying Star was a tough decision, but it is my decision, and there's still lots of uncertainty because Ho Ho Khan is also improving from each run, and he's very fit as well. And handle 18 2000 no problem. And Kaying Star, from I would say, yeah, he has no problem to handle 18 and 2000 as well. But we'll see how much he improved. Yeah.
He's a 2 starts Kaying Star. What do you think of him as a horse, Vincent?
Definitely a nice horse. He's still very green. Will be ideal if he follows something, because in the UK he won 3 times, 1 led, and two times he come from midfield and got a good turn of foot. So he doesn't really need to lead. So it will be interesting to see how he perform if he have some cover, or but we'll see. I'll do the form later and see how to ride him.